Go ahead.
To turn these lines that were once offset to find the intersection of the circles into center lines, you can pick the line when not in an AutoCAD command to display the grips in node editing. By left-clicking the node, I can pull the line down to the edge of the circle. I'll repeat this step for every quadrant of each circle. Center lines should extend beyond a circle in a metric drawing 6 millimeters. So if I left-click the blue node again and extend the grip, I can key in 6 and enter and extend these center lines where they need to be. And escape the clear. And to turn them into center lines, I can go up to the Layer Dialog Manager and select center line from that list. To run dimensions, you'll need the dimension toolbar. If the dimension toolbar is not present on your screen, you can right-click with your mouse wherever there is a toolbar, and you can get a list of all the toolbars that are running, which are checked, and which are not. Left-click dimension, the dimension toolbar appears. I like to just grab it and dock it to the side next to the modify toolbar. The main dimensions you'll need are the linear dimension, the aligned, and the diameter. So we'll start with the linear dimension. Running dimensions is very easy because all you need to do is snap 2 endpoints and the dimension appears. I like to snap the first one right in line with the drawing, and then I'll pick it and using grips, stretch it up, in this case 12 millimeters away. When dimensioning a metric drawing, the dimensions, the first stack should be 12 millimeters away from the part, and every stack on top of that would be 10 millimeters away. So running the dimension will automatically give you a gap between the part and the extension line, and the arrowheads and the dimensions are already preset. So I'm going to do this again. Linear dimension from here, and then I want to use a snap to chain them together perfectly. I don't need to key in 12 millimeters away for this dimension due to the fact that I've already set it at my first one. So I'm going to continue again from this endpoint to this endpoint and snap to that endpoint. Again, I'm going to run a dimension down here. So linear dimension from this endpoint to the endpoint of this center line. First dimension snaps in line, pick it, and use a grip and come out 12. Again, linear dimension, center line, snap in line with the part, pull it at the grip, 12. Dimensioning the height is the same. Linear dimension, endpoint to endpoint. Pull out, key in 12. And this one is going to be 10 because it's a stack. So you don't want to crowd the part, so the first set should be 12, and then you need 10 every so forth after the fact. Linear dimension from here to here, and then 10. And we need a diameter dimension, so we'll use the diameter dimension tool, click it, pick the circle, and you can eyeball this one where the 30 is, something like this, and that's fine. All these need to be turned to the dimension layer, so you select them all and pick dimensions. You want to make sure that your dimension extension lines don't overlap the drawing. This 40 dimension shows that it from the top of the part to the bottom of that slot is 40. So you don't want your extension line to be way over here like this. So when you're snapping this dimension, make sure that you go from the top of the part to the beginning of the slot, not over here. And that is a basic lesson on dimensioning.